Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of the confusing world of corporate finance by looking at what companies actually file with Uncle Sam. And let me tell you, Designer Brands Inc. has a little something for everyone in their latest report. Get ready because we're about to decode a filing that tells us about a company's decision to share some of its profits with its owners. It's not exactly a roller coaster of shocking news, but it does give us a peek into how this shoe retailer is managing its money and its promises to shareholders. Now, this report is from Designer Brands Incorporated, which you might know better by one of its big brands, DSW. They are a major player in the footwear industry. The main event here is that on the 18th of September of 2025, the company S Board of Directors made a decision that affects everyone who owns a piece of this company. Specifically, they approved a quarterly cash dividend for their class of common shares. Think of a dividend as a company sharing a slice of its profits directly with its shareholders. It's like getting a little bonus just for owning their stock. The filing itself is pretty standard stuff for a company reporting important updates. We are in the section that covers other events. What's important here is the amount. They've decided to pay out 5 cents for every share of common stock. Now, 5 cents might not sound like a lot, but imagine owning 100 shares, that would be $5. If you own 1,000 shares, that is $50. It adds up and shows the company is returning some value to its investors. They also tell us exactly when this money will be sent out. The payout is scheduled for the 17th of October, and you needed to be a shareholder by the end of the day on the 3rd of October to get that payment. These dates are crucial for investors to know if they'll be on the receiving end of this dividend. While this report focuses on the dividend, it is worth remembering that this is just one small piece of the financial puzzle for designer brands. A dividend payment is usually a sign of a company that is stable enough to consistently generate profits and feels confident about its future. It's a way to reward shareholders and can make the stock more attractive to those looking for income from their investments. However, we don't have the full financial picture from this specific document. To really understand Designer Brands Inc., we do need to look at their more comprehensive quarterly or annual reports where they detail their revenues, expenses, profits, and all the other nitty-gritty numbers that tell the real story of their business health. A dividend of 5 cents per share is a positive signal, but it doesn't tell us if their overall business is booming or struggling. Looking at the broader context of the retail industry, especially in the shoe market, it is a competitive space. Designer Brands Inc., with its DSW stores, has a strong presence, but it faces pressure from online retailers and changing consumer fashion trends. Decisions like paying dividends are usually made when a company has a predictable cash flow. This suggests that despite the challenges, they are managing their operations effectively enough to allocate cash to shareholders. What's important to remember is that a dividend policy can also reflect a company's strategy. If a company is in a high growth phase, it might reinvest all its profits back into the business, expanding operations or developing new products. If a company is more mature, like perhaps Designer Brands has become, it might choose to return more cash to shareholders. This 5-cent dividend suggests they are in a more mature phase, prioritizing returning capital to investors. Now, looking at these results more broadly, Designer Brands Incorporated appears to be a company that is managing its cash flow responsibly to reward its shareholders. The consistency in paying dividends can be a sign of financial strength and a commitment to investor returns. However, it is always a good practice to examine their full financial statements to understand the underlying performance that allows for these dividend payments. We can see their ticker symbol is DBI, trading on the New York Stock Exchange. This is a company that is an established player in its market. The fact that they are paying a dividend is a positive indicator for investor confidence. So in conclusion, Designer Brands Incorporated is continuing its practice of returning cash to its shareholders with a modest but steady 5 cent per share dividend. This signals a level of financial stability and confidence in their ongoing operations. While this filing doesn't give us deep financial insights, it does confirm their commitment to their investor base. We'll keep an eye on their broader financial reports to see how this dividend fits into their overall strategy and performance in the competitive retail landscape. What is your take on this dividend news? Does it make you more or less interested in Designer Brands Inc.? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown useful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate financial insights. And don't forget to join our Discord server, linked in the description, for more discussions and community support. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode of Corporate Decoder.